Welcome to the Authentic Leadership Podcast. And I believe that is the reason we have become afraid of death. It's
That's
because human beings get very comfortable when our minds can understand something. Like, yes, he makes sense, therefore I understand him and I feel safe. She makes sense, therefore. But when our minds can't fully grasp something, we immediately resort to being afraid of it. And so that's a really interesting question for us to think about. Well, if we don't know, then why are we afraid? Why are we defaulting to the negative? And I would also like to say, because our listeners are from different faiths, different nationalities, it's also very important, dear listeners, to understand that you might come from a faith that looks at death as a negative thing. You might come from a faith that thinks death is the end, but there are billions of people from other faiths who don't believe that. So I personally think it's very helpful if you can educate yourself. What do Buddhists say about death? What do Hindus say about death, etc., etc.? Because what you think is the be all and end all is actually not the case. There are other people in the world who have completely different attitudes towards death, for example.